right. Meg, can we please have a one-word Valentine's Day themed prompt?
Candy.
Candy?
Candy.
Okay.
I heard handy.
I heard handy as well, and that was a very different...
Either worked.
Okay. Up to you, CJ. Here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to go with candy.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's probably been over a decade since I've had those little like hearts that are just chalk, but in candy form. They like pass it off as candy.
They're like sweethearts, kind of, right? Or like Smarties.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Hold
Smarties are better than this shit, though. This is like will crack a tooth.
That's true. Hold on one second. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast with your host, Ken and CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
This is the show where we talk over TV shows and movies as chosen by our guests, and it's Date Movie Month. So we got to be talking about Deadpool.
Where's the sexy voice, Ken? Turn it on. Hit the switch.
It's Date Movie Month, so this one's brought to you by Deadpool. And let's just bring her on because it's Valentine's Day, people, but it's not just Valentine's Day at time of drop. It's Meg's birthday, my wife. Welcome, Meg.
Hello.
Happy
Thanks
birthday.
For having me.
Happy
Hey,
birthday.
Thank you.
That's right. Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Worked out.
It's
Wednesday.
That my birthday's on Valentine's Day?
No. I didn't realize that. Thank you.
How long have we known each other? Jeez.
What's nice about this episode is when it's actually airing, Meg and I will be in warm, breezy Hawaii. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
Pumped for
if
you
you're
guys.
listening to this, future Ken, enjoy.
Gosh,
also,
I hope
Meg,
you're
enjoy
not
your birthday.
listening.
Yeah, don't
no,
listen to
probably
this
won't
on
be.
vacation.
Probably won't be.
Hold on. Everyone shut up. I gotta listen to this podcast.
You don't think we're going to be holding hands, sharing AirPods, listening to this on
Striding out
Valentine's
the
Day
beach.
on your birthday?
Oh man.
Please
If
don't do that.
that's what our honeymoon's gonna be, I don't know.
We're there for like 2 weeks, so we got to fill it with something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fill it with literally anything else. Do not do that.
Just fill it with episodes of the Overtalking Podcast.
That we were both on and
One
experienced.
right after
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
Don't,
Can't wait.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like one thing specifically you're looking forward to? Or is it just, do you have like planned restaurants or hikes or anything?
We do have some planned restaurants. It's hard to find reservations. We tried like a month in advance for today, my birthday, when this is dropping. And they're all booked up. So when Future
Because
Us
it's
is listening
Valentine's
to this,
Yeah.
I hope we found some place to eat dinner.
Yeah.
It's always a battle trying to go out for your birthday.
Yeah, that's why I choose to not do it because it's no fun trying to go out on Valentine's Day. So we usually celebrate either at home or another day all together. So, but I am looking forward to just being near a beach and on a beach and in warm weather. I think that'll be really nice. I'm also looking forward to just not having to work for a little bit.
Yes.
Getting a break in.
Absolutely.
And spending time with my husband.
Woo.
And hopefully we can find some sort of zip line situation. Perhaps
Whoa.
that would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We need to look into that.
Dang.
That was one thing. I want to go snorkeling because I've never done that.
Emily was big on
I want
that.
to see a whale. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd like to see a shark too, but that
Whoa.
might be dangerous. So we'll see.
Meg, did I tell you, because I can't remember if you were there when my mom brought this up, but the hotel that we're staying at in Kauai has a lazy river.
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Apparently it has a lazy river, but they don't rent inner tubes. You have to purchase one.
Cool. Of course.
Wow.
So we should probably just Amazon one now and
Yeah, good.
put it in our suitcase.
Jesus.
Pack the little box for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want you to blow it up and store that in the overhead bins on the flight.
Yeah, we'll deflate it.
It's my carry-on.
Yeah.
It's my pillow carry-on.
Yeah, that's your neck pillow.
Why not? Why no rent? Why just buy?
I don't know. Look, I was looking even at some of the restaurants like around, like everything is overpriced. It seems like
Yeah.
it's all tourists, so they're just gouging a little bit. It seems like, but I don't know.
That's such a waste, though. All that.
Yeah, what the
it's just
hell am I gonna do with
plastic,
that?
Yeah, that people are then
Seriously,
just gonna throw away.
Can you not go in the lazy river unless you have some sort of inflatable device?
well, that's what I'm afraid of. Is like I'm afraid a bunch of people are just gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna buy this, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stand in the lazy river and not really go down it because that's not how that works. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. But I want to do that, so we should
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Good.
That sounds like a blast. We didn't
add that to our list of things we need before we go.
Yeah.
Looking forward to all of it, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting out of Chicago in February is the right choice.
Mm-hmm. Eating a lot of sushi, I think, is going to be a really big highlight, too. I cannot wait. So excited. I want at least one drink that's like in a ridiculous, possibly like coconut with a lot of umbrellas or crazy straw. Maybe something's lit on fire. Like I want to be scared and excited and feel dangerous when I'm drinking it. And I don't care how much it costs. I want it. So
okay, we'll get you that.
Those are some great goals.
Just one. Yep. It's very easy breezy goals. Not a whole lot of plans. Just looking forward to being somewhere else for a little bit.
I think that's a good call. Have a mix of like some planned stuff and some stuff where you're just like, what do we feel like doing today? Leave room for spontaneity.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff like we've had so many people give us so many great recommendations, and we're definitely not going to be able to do it all, but it's nice to have those options for days where we are feeling like doing something, and then we're also both cool, just like, let's just read or take a nap in the sun. Let's not do anything at all, and that's also acceptable and should be a good time.
Yeah, we're big fans of saving stuff on Google Maps, so then that way, while you're out or doing something, you can just pull out your phone and be like, is there anything we've saved that's like near here that we could go to if we feel like it, or what do we feel like doing? Just scrolling through that list.
Meg makes a list on what do you use, Meg? Is it TripAdvisor? Is that what you use to make a list?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I plan it on there and then pull it up and do the same thing of like, oh, we're going to be near this area. What's here that we saved? Do you want to go to any of these things right now? And usually it's bakeries or restaurants that I want to try. So it's a lot of food-based things, but
as it should be.
There's nothing wrong with that. So
no
coffee and croissants.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think are my goals.
We were debating doing a helicopter tour as well, but I don't know. Meg seemed a little
no doors.
Yeah.
No doors. This is a little scary.
Yeah.
I think a couple people were like, "Are you afraid of heights?" Because I was listing all these things, and I was like, "Yes,
they strap you in, though."
I'm very much afraid. So
I've been in a helicopter before, and the no doors thing. The centrifugal force, like it doesn't feel like you're gonna fall out. Like there's no way. It just you feel locked in. It's okay.
Sure.
Anyway,
I don't think I'd still be worried. It doesn't matter. I get that physics wise, it works fine, but the fact that like you could just see out and that like no.
Yeah,
try telling my brain that when there's nothing between me and water. I'm in the sky.
Yeah,
like that's
between you and certain death.
I'll definitely die if I fall out of here. That's fun. It's fun to know.
And CJ, for Valentine's Day, you and Emily usually stay in, right? And order in. Is that right?
Correctly? So I think it was last year. One of our favorite restaurants in the city, Orkanoy, had like a whole Valentine's Day like pre-planned menu, and that was awesome. It's got to try a lot of stuff I wouldn't normally try, like chicken hearts, which was an experience.
Yeah.
Romantic. Yeah, exactly. But they're not. It doesn't look like they're doing that this year. So before that, we did the White Castle Valentine's Day one year, where it's tableside service and they go all out at White Castle.
Nice.
That was fun. And then I think years after that, we just do a fast food dinner. So we like pick like I think we did like Wendy's one year, and it's like let's just go ham at Wendy's, bring it back home, and one year we watched. This band was doing this was during the pandemic, so they were doing like a concert at one of their houses or in this like barn, this band Slaughter Beach Dog. And so that was really cool to like just have dinner at home and watch like an at-home concert.
Slaughter Beach Dog?
Slaughter Beach, dog. Slaughter Beach is a location. That's what it's named after. They're great.
Okay. Well, this movie we're going to talk about is pretty great, too.
Segue!
And as the lead character says, it is a love story. So it does fit with Date Movie Month. Just saying. So we're going to talk about Deadpool and more coming up on the Overtalking Podcast.
I love you, Wade Wilson. We can fight this. You're right. The cancer's only my liver, lungs, prostate, and brain. All things I can live without.
What if I told you we can make you better? You're a fighter. We can give you abilities most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
You just promise you'll do right by me, so I can do right by someone else. And please don't make the super suit green or animated.
We're back on the Overtalking Podcast, once again by my lovely wife, Meg, and we're talking about Deadpool. Meg, we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you to describe for someone who's not yet seen Deadpool what it is all about.
Ready, go.
It's based on a comic book. Main character Wade finds out that he has cancer. He's a mercenary, and he decides is pretty severe cancer. So he signs up to get mutantized, and it goes very tortury. And then he tries to go and kill the guy who did it to him. It's his origin story, but it's also a love story,
5,
and
4,
it is
3,
awesome.
2,
Hilarity
1.
ensues.
Time. There it is.
He's a funny
Did I do
guy,
it?
and the mutant powers are he can't. He can't.
Oh yeah, that
hurt.
stuff too. Don't spoil it. Just kidding. Not a spoiler.
The Merc with the mouth.
Mark with the mouth. Maximum effort. Meg,
Great
why'd you
film.
pick this movie?
It's a love story. It's my kind of romantic comedy.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are killed very gratuitously,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it is sassy and sarcastic. And Ryan Reynolds is in it, so that's always good for everybody.
That's true.
And it's really fun.
It's good for everyone involved that he's a part
That's
of it.
right.
Yeah, no one's mad about it. Not a single one of us is mad that he's in it.
I'm
So,
not.
Yeah,
No.
I like him.
It's a great movie. And when I was trying to figure out what movies, I was like Googling date movie ideas, and I hated all of them. And then I was just like, well, I'm going to just pick something that I like. And then it also happened to be a love story. So very sweet.
Did you remember that it said this is a love story before you picked it, or was that just a happy coincidence when we were watching it and you're like, oh yeah, see, it's a love story?
I did remember that once I was like,
Okay.
I wanted to watch specifically, I was like, I kind of want a comic book movie. I want that because I really do love anything that is in that field. So I went down that road, and then I thought I hadn't seen Deadpool in a really long time. And when I was trying to remember what like the other plot was about, I was like, oh yeah, wasn't he like super in love with the prostitute stripper lady? And wasn't it awesome? And like, yeah, okay, this is the movie I want to watch. So not mad about it. It's definitely, I think comic book movies are one of the films that I will not like look at my phone while I'm watching it. Like I pay attention to it. I'm actually interested in it. So it was fun.
And plus, I mean, this is good preparation for Deadpool 3, which I think just wrapped filming.
Yes.
Supposed to come
And
out this year.
I cannot wait for that. So definitely want to watch all of them. I don't know. Is it worth watching like all the Wolverine X-Men stuff too? Like, do we need to watch that? Should we just do
Probably
it because
not.
it's fun? I don't know.
Yes. I think we did that already, didn't we?
I know, I
Didn't we
think
watch
we
all the
did.
X-Men stuff?
I think we did recently. And then I say recently, but within the last like 5 years, we've probably
Years, yeah.
watched everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at rewatching Logan, especially. That movie ruled.
I think we
man.
only watched the mainline X-Men movies though, so maybe we could just watch the.
Yeah, I don't think we
spin-offs.
watched any origins or spin-offs yet.
Plus, Deadpool's in one of them, so you know,
Mhm.
They make a
Mhm.
reference to it in this movie.
A
the
couple
action
times,
figure.
A couple of
actually.
them, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's in Wolverine's origin story, I think. when,
yeah.
like, he first
X-Men
appears.
Origins : Wolverine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because they thought maybe they were going to make more X-Men Origins, but they didn't.
Nope.
Deadpool is in that. Ryan Reynolds plays him,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but he's not in the suit. It's like a alternate Deadpool where his mouth is like just missing. I don't remember the reason.
Well, it was like I thought it was sewn up, which they
Was it?
mentioned one of the things while they were torturing him in this film. They're like, "Oh, I'm going to have to sew your mouth shut," and I thought that was a
Okay.
reference to how he showed up with his mouth
Yeah.
like kind of either
I
gone
remember
or,
it being
sewn up.
like more fused together than just sewn, but maybe I don't
Yeah.
remember correctly. But he also has like, rather than his two blades that he has in his back, it's like Wolverine where it's shooting out of his arms.
yeah, which
Uh,
makes no
with-
sense.
Just like that anime that we watched, Chainsaw Man. It's just like Chainsaw Man.
Mm.
Kind of. Chainsaw Man is like his head, but yeah.
Katana arm.
He has it
man.
coming out of his arms too, doesn't he? I thought he did. But yeah, it's weird. That's not Deadpool.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that. So like, how deep do you guys want to get into the comic books? Because I'm ready.
I know you could go pretty deep.
Yeah,
I've not read any of the comics, so
I've read some, not nearly as much as CJ though.
Been reading the X-Men series since the pandemic, I think is when I got into it.
Is Deadpool in X-Men? Because he is purposely avoiding it in the movies.
He ends up there eventually, though, right? Like
he
grudgingly joins.
Over his whole career, he's been in everything. I think he was even a member of the Avengers at one point.
Well, isn't everyone though?
Kind of, yeah. Again, it's like, yeah, they run out of ideas, I think, and they're just like, okay, what if we like shuffle these guys around?
But this guy's not even a mutant. Just throw him in X-Men. That's okay.
Yeah. No, he is a mutant, kind of.
Yeah, in this case, he is a mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say he's primarily a member of X-Force, which is a like set of the X-Men.
X gonna give it to you.
Exactly. Yeah. I was pumped when that song came out. That was great.
It was a really, really great song choice for that scene. It was so good.
Yeah.
The music is really, really good in this film. I love it. It's perfect.
X-Force is kind of like their version of sort of like Black Ops, where they're primarily sent in and are like mission based. It's like, okay, we got to get into this location and either like grab something or do something and get out of there.
That's perfect for the mark with the mouth, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess since he was ex-military too, it's even more
military.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's just got a great resume for that kind of work.
Yeah. Usually consists of Beast is also a member of X-Force.
Beast.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yes.
Remember him?
Yeah.
The blue guy.
Yeah.
Frasier's coming back from what I hear.
It's already back. It's happened.
It's already back?
Yep.
Oh, it's happened.
Yeah. I have not watched it.
No, I don't watch Frasier.
Yeah.
Just saying. Some of the other references, they reference DC a little bit too, because Ryan Reynolds is also the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And he says, please
Notorious
don't make
flop.
my super suit green or animated.
Yep.
Real good. Although, to be fair, Deadpool's suit is a little bit animated. His eyes, right? Those are animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, his whole face, like the eyebrows and everything.
The whole eye section. I think everything else is his actual suit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the Green Lantern at the start of the movie. It's in like somebody's bag or something.
Yeah, it was like a picture in someone's wallet or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fourth wall breaking of Deadpool. It's always fun. He does the same thing in the comic books. Like he addresses you, the reader, a lot. He also has his own style of word bubble. Like most word bubbles in comics are just white with like a black outline, but for some reason Deadpool's is like yellow, which is very unique. He gets his own special one.
Is that all the time or just when he's breaking the fourth wall, like talking to everybody?
I think it's all the time.
Really?
But yeah, there's few people who get sort of their own style of it. Like all the people from in Thor's world, like Asgard and all that, get the font looks like old timey, like they speak and the characters look
Asgardian,
ancient. Yeah,
that's cool. I've read these comics, but I've never noticed that. That's really interesting.
He's special.
Special. What else from the comics kind of made it into the movie?
Colossus, a fellow member of the X-Force with Deadpool. He's also on the quiet, or I should say was on the Quiet Council of Krakoa, their nation, the mutant nation that they've created.
God, you're such a nerd.
This is in the very recent run of X-Men.
Oh my God.
Is Teenage Negasonic Warhead in it?
I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, that one I don't think I've seen any reference of that character in any of the 12,000 X-Men offshoot comic books that I'm reading.
Whatever that character was portrayed in the film, that's not what she actually does in the comics. I think she has like maybe telekinesis or something like that. But they changed her abilities for the film because her name's really cool, and they thought she should be cooler than just like
Okay.
reading minds or moving shit with her brain or whatever. I forgot what it is that she did in the comics, but they're like, yeah, her name's way too cool. Like Warhead sounds like you're blowing shit up.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah.
What the shit? That name is awesome. Want to trade names? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome name.
Yeah, that was the one that I'm not familiar with. Colossus, his name is Peter Rasputin. He's from the Rasputin lineage. And he's actually sort of a gentle giant. He's very polite and nice, if you didn't catch on to that. And he is a painter.
A painter?
Yep.
Oh, is he?
Wow.
Watercolors.
Oh,
Cute.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But he has an evil brother who's very bad.
Of course he does. Is he made of metal as well?
No. He can like...
Paper mache.
Yeah. Papier mache. He creates like mini pocket dimensions or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
No, I wanted him to be made out of like straw or something. Like I wanted
It's just opposite, right?
Yeah.
Way
would've-
weaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
And also, canonically, Colossus can on demand change between like human skin and metal. He's not just like
Okay.
permanently metal.
Yeah, I always thought I was weird in the movie watching him eat and drink.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just strange to me, metal doing that. Does he excrete too? Like, I don't know. It was really weird.
Well, he puked up. I think it looked metalish when he was puking. So I
That was
don't know.
He was
pretty
eating
funny.
like straight cereal at one
Yeah.
point.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, he says.
That's
I
true.
think maybe their budget was so that they just didn't want to get the actor, so they just
That probably
kept him
makes
in
sense. Yeah.
metal form the whole time. Is a little
Only
bit
gets
easier,
paid as a voice actor kind of thing.
right? Exactly. I think definitely the original actor who plays him in the movies was not the one who played him in this movie. So
Oh, he's in X-Men?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think yeah,
He's in a few of them.
yeah.
Hmm.
But,
He's one of the main dudes. You got to have
Don't
him.
remember him.
metal guy,
Metal guy, yeah.
metal man.
Well,
Colossus.
I mean, speaking of having a CGI character that is like directly said in the opening credits, which aren't
Mhm.
credits at all. They're just jokes, basically.
Yeah.
But man, that opening is so good.
It's a
Ugh.
really, really. I love like being taken through a Frozen moment. I think that is so fun, and
Yeah.
you're just kind of piecing together what's going on. It's just chef's kiss. I love it.
Like going through the engine parts of a car in the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's so good.
Well,
The
okay, so
pinnacle.
I have a question because I asked Meg this during the movie, but the bad guy in this, is that the original Shaw from Fast and Furious, or am I wrong?
I don't think so.
Maybe. I mean, it should be pretty easy to look up, but
Right?
I know neither of us did. We just kind
I
of
forgot
left it
to.
open, and we're like, I don't know. There's no way to know.
Jason Statham's brother? No, I don't think
Owen
it is.
Shaw. No? Yeah, it doesn't look like him.
No,
All
yeah.
right,
I
never
don't
mind.
think so.
You're getting your bald British men confused.
There's a lot of them apparently.
There's a lot of them. He had the
How
same.
dare you.
He sounded very much like Jason Statham. So,
How does Jason Statham sound, Ken?
oi, bruv, get over here, and I'm going to drive over there. And
Why is he coming over here then if he's just going to drive over to you?
and then we'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
And
He's
I'm
compromising.
going to
That's nice of
transport
him.
your ass back to the ground. Oi,
Oh, wait.
is that good?
Excellent. I really thought he was here. That's incredible.
I know.
I love, yeah. Impressionists usually have like a phrase to get into it, and yours is oi. I like it.
Oi, bruv,
In it.
in it.
When are they going to come out with the 11th? Fast 11. I'm waiting for it.
I don't
With
know. I
bated
mean,
breath.
with all the controversy with Vin Diesel, I'm not sure where that stands.
The controversy's been going on for years.
It's pretty bad now.
It's bad now, though.
Yeah, it's gotten
pretty
worse.
bad
You're right.
now.
You're right.
it's definitely worse. So.
But when you leave a movie on a literal cliffhanger,
Mm-hmm.
they got to do something. Plus, they set up the spinoff with The Rock. So
Is that confirmed? Is he going to get another like offshoot?
yeah, that's confirmed. That's what they were setting up with that post-credit scene in Fast X.
Oh, okay. Hell
Do you
yeah.
think they would like write Vin out of it? Like just be like, oh yeah, he he decided to go live his life in the DR.
That would be really tough because they like hinted at killing everyone else basically.
Yeah.
So if he's the only one who survived at the end of the, like, what are they going to do? How is that going to work? I don't know.
Also, he's like a huge part of making, like, he's been a producer on the series forever. Like,
I know.
I'm pretty sure he owns part of the actual like franchise IP,
like the rights to it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. It definitely like his brain.
Oh my god! So if he has to self-fund Fast 11.
God.
And it's just like they went for Fast X, which is like the largest budget for any movie ever, and then they go to some like $400,000 budget for Fast 11. That would be amazing. Go back to their roots, just get some muscle cars and just drag race and just have no stakes at all.
It becomes that mini movie they did where there's no one says a word in the whole thing. It's just like a map and cars driving across it.
I was going less budget than that of just him like filming in his garage, small like Hot Wheels just going
sound effect. Vroom.
Lego Fast and Furious.
Yeah, it's just him on
I would watch it.
like on his belly on the garage floor, just like
his feet kicked up. Like,
yeah.
Now the cars kiss.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would watch that.
I would watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk too poorly about it, but I would definitely watch that film.
Or do you think they'll just move on without him somehow and just do it like, yeah, he's like Brian in the universe, like
right? But if he's like
around.
that into the making of it, then there's no way he would sign off on a film without him in it. So it's like, tough to say.
Yeah, I don't think they can make another one if he's not a part of it. Like the franchise might just then end and that's it.
That would be incredible if it ended on
that cliffhanger.
Part 1 movie.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. No one knows yet.
I know, Ken, you and I spoke on the show about it, I think, but I texted you about it, but got around to watching the second Aquaman, speaking of the fast people.
Right.
Man, Dolph Lundgren is in the second Aquaman. Every time he was on screen, I was like, is this a bit? Like, is he joke acting? Like, is he trying to be funny? This is so bad.
No. Was Dolph Lundgren in that episode of Friends we just watched recently, Meg? Was that Dolph Lundgren? Time Cop? Is that Dolph Lundgren?
No, that wasn't Dolph Lundgren. No.
Shoot, I forget who that is.
That was the muscles from Brussels.
Dolph Lundgren is not a good actor. He's just got an accent and a thing going on, and that's him.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm usually pretty good about suspending my disbelief when watching movies and stuff like that. But anytime he was saying anything, I was like, how did no one tell him to do another take or like change his cadence or whatever? Like, this is awful.
God.
You think he was just like, I do one take only?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's it.
Who directed that one? What's it called? Aquaman?
2.
Yeah.
Obviously.
The second one.
Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom.
Yeah.
Directed by James Wan. He's directed a lot of superhero movies. And Saw.
Malignant, The Conjuring, Insidious. It was not great. I don't think it passes the Bechdel test either. There's like barely any female characters in the whole thing. And
Is that one crazy lady back?
Who's the crazy lady?
Amber Heard?
I'm sorry, you're calling.
She's crazy because she shit on
yes!
Johnny Depp's pillow.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
I'm siding with her on that one. He probably deserved it.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know her from anything because I haven't even seen the first Aquaman.
You just know her because
I only know her from the little clips from that trial, where she's like fake crying and I don't know. Anyway.
The star of the movie is Patrick Wilson, as always. He's great. He saves the day. And Jason Momoa. He's pretty good.
As Aquaman probably
he's
some
kind
saving.
Of funny and
And steals the show in Fast X too. So
and yes, Amber Heard is in that. That's Aquaman's wife.
Wife? Oh, okay.
Her name's Aqua Woman.
It's actually Mara. M-E-R-A.
Lame. Mara Maid? Is that?
Oh no.
No.
Probably is that. Aquaman and Mara Maid.
Well, speaking of Deadpool, I think it's time to put some of our heads together to see who knows the most about what we watched, because it's time for...
Hey, did you do that?
That's right. This is the trivia portion of our show where this week, me and CJ are going to head because Meg wrote the trivia and I have not seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Me, CJ, are you two ready? Yes.
Yes.
Meg, are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's just a couple questions because
Okay.
you both are nerds and CJ knows a lot about Deadpool, so I didn't
That's
go too deep. But what was the name of the bar that TJ Miller's character runs?
I know it. The School of...
Rock.
School of Rock. Yep, that's it.
Yes.
The School of something maidens. Is that close? Can I get a half point?
None of the words that you used are in the name, so
What?
no.
I saw it on a plaque and I was like,
sure.
oh, it's a play on the School for Gifted Children of Xavier's, whatever.
Sure, but none of the words that you used are in the title of the bar.
Educational institution.
Nope.
Misfit Academy.
No. So
Oh,
no
it's
points
not me.
are awarded
That's
to either
good.
of you. It's Sister Margaret's Home for Wayward Girls is the name of the bar. So no points.
I had the
Number
right idea.
2.
I'll take a quarter point.
No, you won't.
No.
Damn it.
True or false? This film was shot in under 50 days.
Like from when they started to when they ended, or like cumulatively.
This film was shot in under
You don't
50
know. Yeah,
days.
all right.
True or false?
True. There's not a ton of different
yeah, sure,
sets.
True.
It's true. Yes.
Yeah.
It was actually shot in 48 days in Canada.
Pretty close.
Oh, Canada. All right, we kind of touched on this a little bit before, but this is Ryan Reynolds' 5th time in a comic book movie. So if you can name
Whoa.
1 point for each character he played and 1 point for the movie that it was in. If
Green
you guys
Lantern
can-
and Green Lantern.
Green Lantern,
Yeah.
X-Men Origins, Deadpool.
Deadpool and Deadpool 2.
Technically, by the time that this movie was, the Deadpool 2 didn't count. So,
Okay.
So that's Green Lantern.
This is his 5th
do you
though,
know
so there was some others before, another one before it.
So there's two others that he was in.
That he was in,
Comic
but
book
he wasn't-
movie.
But he wasn't necessarily the comic book guy.
Correct. He maybe wasn't the lead, but he was in the film. Also, do you know Green Lantern's real boy name?
No, I'm blanking on it.
I don't know.
Is
You
Call
John?
yourself No. John. No.
Bill Wilkinson.
It's not Bill Wilkinson.
One of them's John. Lanterns.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Bill.
No. Hal Jordan. Does that sound familiar
Yeah.
to anybody?
I was
Yeah,
close.
so-
I'll take a quarter point.
No, you
No,
won't.
you don't just get to award yourself points. You got Green Lantern. You got, Deadpool and X-Men Origins. Anybody else? Any other guesses? No.
Is Waiting a comic book movie? Like I don't know.
No. Although I did want to watch that movie again because I think that would be funny. But
What's that one movie where he's buried alive? Is that a comic book movie?
What?
No. Anyway, that's not it clearly.
no. All right, you're
Always
out of time.
depressing.
So it was Marvel's Hannibal King in Blade Trinity. He played the Hannibal King in Blade Trinity.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Don't know what that is. And he played Nick Walker in Dark Horse's R.I.P.D.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
R.I.P.
I don't think I realized that was a comic book movie.
I'm not really sure I placed that together too. Also, yeah, I keep forgetting that Blade is
yeah.
technically a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Realize.
original Blades. Okay. I've
Okay.
only seen the first one though.
According to IMDb trivia, the F word is said how many times in this
Ooh,
film?
Good question.
Oh, dang.
Closest gets the point.
Also, sorry, did we each get 1 point for that last question?
Correct. You
that's-
each got
okay.
1 point.
Yeah, we
Cool.
both knew the same
Or I get-
stuff.
Yeah. They cancel each other out.
We're tied.
Yeah.
F-bombs.
There were a lot.
Yeah.
It's more than one. I'll give you that
Ooh,
hint.
okay.
Yeah. hmm
I was gonna
Alright,
guess
so
at
let's
least
see,
one.
Yeah.
plus-
Less than a million. So,
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
mhm.
carry the 2.
mhm.
Probably less than 1,000.
37.
38.
Oh, I guess Ken gets it. It was 79.
Jesus.
79 iterations of the F word.
To be fair, if you hadn't guessed, I was going to guess 100. So I think either way.
I guess that is less than 1 million.
Next question. Ed Skrein, who plays Ajax, sorry for butchering your name, sir, is the second Game of Thrones actor to appear in an X-Men film. Can you name the other two?
Any X-Men film?
Game of Thrones character who was in, any X-Men film.
John Stark?
Peter Dinklage is one. Yes. John Stark, no.
Wasn't he the end of Eternals? Oh, no, he's gonna be in one, I think.
Mama Stark?
No.
I got through one season of Game of Thrones.
Sansa Stark is Dark Phoenix.
That's correct. Do you know her name?
I sure do, but I can't think of it right now.
I'll give you a half point. It's Sophie
redhead.
Turner.
Come on.
It's a half point. Sophie Turner.
You're giving me a half point for that. I named her comic book character too.
That's true. 3/4 of a point.
I'll take it. And plus the other quarter points I got before. So that's
no quarter points.
That's not her comic book character either. She doesn't go by Dark Phoenix.
Well, they had a whole movie.
It's Jean Grey.
That's correct.
Yeah, but she turns into Dark Phoenix.
Yes.
Come on. She turns into Dark Phoenix. That is her comic book name at one point.
What is
you gave CJ a full point for that? Hold on.
You said Santa Stark.
Sansa. What? That's her name. Sansa.
Sansa.
Samsung Stark.
There's a Santa Claus Stark. This show really went off the rails after I stopped watching. All right, so if I got my points right, it's 3 to 3.5.
Oh my god. Am I in the lead at least?
Yeah, you're in the lead by a half a point.
Right, that's fine. I'll take it.
What is the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score?
Holy crap.
Closest.
I'm not saying it out loud
going
so
over?
Ken can steal it. I'm going to chat you so he doesn't take my answer.
Come on.
Critics.
All right. Did CJ chat?
CJ chatted me.
My guess is 95%.
No.
Ken, you got it wrong. She said no.
No.
Oh.
It's CJ guessed 83. It is actually 85%. So CJ was very close. And then my last question, what's the lettered box user average score?
Oh, I didn't check this in.
Me either.
I didn't check it in either yet.
Closest.
Okay, I'll type it in this time.
Yeah, give me your answers.
Ken's a cheater. Oh, I sent it to everyone. Shoot.
It's fine.
Ken also sent it to everyone.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Wow. CJ guessed 3.7. Ken guessed 3.9. CJ's absolutely spot on correct. It is 3.7.
Yes.
Wow. Great. So I think that means he wins.
Yes.
Divorce.
Loser.
Oh, no.
Boom, divorced.
Boom, divorced. That's it, you guys. You heard it here. On our honeymoon.
Yeah,
Divorce.
on our honeymoon.
Way to go. That was very impressive.
Yeah, good job, Seed.
Thank you.
You're very close both times.
I know the people. I'm a common man.
Yeah, that letterbox score, it never really strays much beyond like
3 something. Unless it's bad.
5,
Yeah.
6, 4.
Yeah, it's rare to see over a 4. Same with the IMDb snobs. You rarely see like over an 8.
You want to guess what the Rotten Tomatoes audience score was? Just for funsies?
No.
I think, Ken, you're probably more in line with the
think you're
audience.
gonna-
I think
I think you're
I
gonna
think
90
that's too high
is
for
probably.
audience. I'm going to go 87.
It was 90. So
Oh,
I think it's CJ.
okay.
Got
Damn it.
Got an extra
Just for
victory
fun.
point.
I was
Salt in the
trying to
wound
help
there.
you out there, and you
Yeah.
just
I
Nope.
double win.
a great effort done by all. Congratulations.
Maximum effort.
Maximum
effort.
effort.
Well, I think it's time for our ratings then.
Yeah, Bob your head along. Everyone loves it.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Deadpool for you?
For me,
Thank you.
I really like it. And I was debating really hard about what I should give it. But I settled for an 8.5.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Tricked me.
Nice.
Gotcha.
What's holding you back?
I don't know. Just a feeling.
Okay.
I don't know. I really liked it. This was one movie that I thought I kind of wanted it to be longer, which
Ooh.
is never a thought that I have.
Ah.
But at the same time, I thought, well, like it kind of fit everything in pretty nice, and maybe longer wouldn't have made it any better. But I just wish there was more Deadpool to watch and to consume. I really liked it. So
Nice.
that was my answer.
Nice. CJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this is probably my at least 4th time watching it or something like that. These ones I remember always throwing on again when I was in those moods of like, I don't know what to watch. I'll watch some superhero movie kind of thing. It was like these, and like I've seen Thor Ragnarok a ton because also the same logic. I'm trying to rate this as if it were the first time I was watching it because I remember really liking it. So with that, for me, I think probably an 8 too. It's fun. It's silly. I like fourth wall breaking. Ryan Reynolds is great. He fits this character perfectly. They've pretty much started to. He's one of those people where they have now shaped the comic book character more after Ryan Reynolds than like vice versa. They did that with like Iron Man too. He kind of morphs into being more RDJ, like with his alcoholism and stuff. But anyway,
Do you think the more times that you've watched it, it brought it down for you? Is that why you're saying I needed to watch it as if it was my first time? Do you think because the shine has kind of come off of it?
Just because, yeah, I probably didn't laugh as much as I did the first time because I knew the jokes and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, nothing was a surprise really anymore.
Gotcha.
But
That's
it's still a fun movie. I remember really liking the second one too. Rob Delaney's in it for approximately like 2 minutes, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the second one at all right now, so I'm very much looking forward because I've probably only seen that one once. So
they introduce another mutant, Domino, whose mutant power is she is lucky.
Oh boy,
that's a real thing.
Cool.
Also a member of X-Force.
Nerd. Nice. Okay, Ken, what would you rate it?
For me, I think I'm probably going to be in the hand-holding club with an 8.
Nice.
It is very funny. And I love the character. I love everything Ryan Reynolds does in it. I just think some parts of it I don't know. I feel like are a little too long, are a little boring. I think for me, it's actually the set pieces that I feel like are kind of boring sometimes. Like the torture area, it's kind of boring. The final fight area where it's on that I don't even know what it was, but it's just there's metal everywhere. It's kind of just gray and boring. I don't know. It could be more interesting, I feel like.
I was trying to think if that is so this one isn't technically like an MCU movie, but the third one will be. But I was trying to think if that was a SHIELD helicarrier that maybe fell in one of the previous Marvel movies or something like that, because it had propellers.
I think I read somewhere that it was from, oh my God, I'm going to get this wrong, but it was definitely from another movie, and they had to be very careful about showing certain things or showing it too much because they were not going to be able to get the rights to show it or something like that. And it might have been another Avengers film.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's why they went with it. Anyway, 8. It's good. It's good. It's funny. I would watch it again.
Yeah.
Come on. The fight scenes though were so good. Like chucking a guy into a billboard and him going just totally splat. That was so good. It was
the highway fight scenes I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the other fight scenes, I mean, on the helicarrier or whatever it was, are fine.
Yeah.
I think it really is the setting for me that kind of kills it. I don't know why.
I did have a thought where this is before these types of movies shifted to have more action throughout the movie, and that this one still follows the formula of a villain is established at the beginning, and then we wait until the end where there's the big boss fight. Mm-hmm. You kind of get Francis in the middle at the beginning where he's kind of flipping back and forth between past and present, but it was like, oh, right. Yeah, this is kind of just all leading up to the big fight they're going to have.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I don't think anything can really top that scene on the highway where he's got 12 bullets and he's got to use it. And like, that is so good that, the other ones do kind of feel like a little boring just when he is just battling Ajax in that fiery setting. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can we see a bunch of like henchmen come at you again? Like, that was so fun. So I totally get that.
And it does kind of feel like the Negasonic Teenage Warhead person could have just blown everything up from the get-go and like saved the day just on her own kind of thing.
Way too powerful.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, I know. Then the movie wouldn't be the movie, but yeah. But it is kind of funny that she's like on her phone while they're like fighting, like acting like a teenager.
Movie teenager.
Oh, yeah. When he calls her out and he's like, "Are you gonna say something mean or are you gonna do pensive silence?" And she's like, "You got me in the box here."
Yeah.
Pretty great.
So good.
Yeah, and them calling out that like Deadpool at one point says like, it's almost as if you were the only mutants because that's the only like rights we could get or could pay for or something.
I know. I think the whole time you're waiting for more people to show up, or like the more he's talking about Wolverine, you're like, yeah, when's he gonna get there?
Where is
but
he?
Nobody actually does, and that's fine. They didn't have the budget for it, but it's just kind of like, oh, we got the B team. Okay, that's fine. Everyone else is doing something really cool, and these are the only two people home. I liked it.
You gotta make use of what you're given, I guess. If that's all they can afford, it was good.
Wise words.
Yes.
Well, thanks for watching this movie again for me, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Meg. Do you have any anything you want to plug or any words of wisdom at the end here?
Go to the Overtalking Podcast website and find all the episodes with me on it and go listen to them if you like listening to me talk. If you don't, there's a lot of other people on there who are really funny and much more fun to listen to than me. So go listen to them.
No, you're the best.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Meg.
Thank you, guys.
CJ, what do we got?
You can head on over to all of the things at Overtalking Pod and give us some likes and subscriptions. I found out the other day that some episodes are on YouTube. I didn't know that was a thing. They're just audio.
Yeah, I clicked a button in our hosting thing, so they go to YouTube as well.
Apparently, I don't know if the views are just you testing stuff out, but some people are watching them or listening
I'm
to
not.
them. Which I think is
that's
an
good.
interesting medium to choose to listen to a podcast is just have a YouTube video playing in the background.
Audio from a YouTube video. Okay.
This is, I guess, where I continue to plug the application Pocket Cast, which is the superior podcast player. Everyone should be using that. But follow us on all the things at Overtalking Pod. Overtalking POD. Go give us some likes on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes, please. Oh no, they're here. Oh, they're doing flips into the room. Oh, they've got katanas. Oh my god, they're fully into it. Oh, they're okay. Hold on, I'm putting my hands in the air because they pulled out a gun. They're serious this time.
Oh boy.
Okay. They're here to remind you, if you like the show, please go on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and rate and review. Reviews would help people find this podcast. Also, we spend no money in advertising, so if you like the show, please tell a friend and spread the word. We would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And they're doing backflips out of the room, and they're gone.
Did you even say who that was?
Nope.
You just said they're here.
They're here. It's Overtalking Deadpool Lords.
When did they get a gun?
I don't know. When did they get?
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't think that's good at all.
And as we say at the end of every single episode, maximum effort.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. This week's special guest was me, Meg. Music by Justin Peters. Logo by Nate Richards. Check out Nate's work on Instagram at Nate Richards Designs.